Okay, welcome everybody. This is a screencast to review how to screencast from a Chromebook. Now I am not using a Chromebook to do this. It would not be easy or maybe not even possible to screencast a screencast. So what I'm going to use is just my regular laptop to show you how in your Chrome browser you can use Movenote, which again then you could use from your laptop, your PC, or from a Chromebook. Again, on Chromebook there are less options of how to screencast. So today we took a look at that. So what you're going to want to have set up, and I'm going to show you first how mine looks already set up once you have Movenote connected to your Google account, and I will show you how to do it to your computer in case you don't have that already. You'll notice every time I'm in my Google inbox, I have up here a little box called Create Movenote. And if I compose a Gmail even, there's an option right here, Create Video Presentation, which then I can connect into that email. So either one of those will take me to the same place. I'm going to click over here on Create Movenote. It's going to take me into this box. Now, some of us had a little hard time because it was our first time. We always have to give it access to our camera and our microphone. So I'm going to do that by clicking on the Allow button and the Remember button and then Close. And now you see my picture. Now, again, this is pretty interesting because you're seeing my picture through the Movenote, not through the Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I'm using now to create the screencast. So we will probably try to do a screencast within a screencast. The only other part you need to do is add slides. Remember, this could be if you're using your home computer from your hard drive. If you're using a Chromebook, it would have to be from your Google Drive. So I am going to really quickly just find anything. And again, it tells you, let me just show you that. It tells you, and you hover over that it prefers PDFs, JPEGs, PowerPoints. It sounds like sometimes yes, sometimes not. But Google, anything from Google will work easily. And again, if you want a PowerPoint, if for some reason it doesn't go in there, you can always convert it easily to a Google slide and then put it in. So I'm going to just find something really easy on my desktop. Let me see what I have here. This is a PowerPoint. Actually, this is not so big. Let's see how that looks. If it's going to convert properly. I'm taking a risk here. I usually don't try something I haven't tried before I make the screencast. Let's see if it likes that. Give it a moment. It says it's converting the PowerPoint. Again, this will go much faster with something else. There you go. This is something I had created for our senior seminar this week. And here are my PowerPoint slides. So again, this is setting up Movenote. Now I have not pressed record yet. I am going to do that in a moment. Remember, the one drawback to Movenote is that you cannot see the moving of the mouse. Right now you see me moving my mouse, but that's because again I'm on my computer using Screencast-O-Matic, and therefore throughout this you will see that. But if you are just using Movenote, when you click this record button, you will not see any hand strokes. You can go from slide to slide and discuss and teach whatever your lesson might be, but again, you cannot get the hand strokes. If you want that, you'd have to use a Screencast-O-Matic or something a little more robust on the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and click record. We'll see how this looks as I record a recording within here. And now, as you can see, it's moving. It's recording me. You don't see my mouse. Again, you do see my mouse. This is a little confusing. Don't get confused. Typically, if you're using Movenote, you would not see a mouse, but you can go ahead and click from slide to slide. You can reorder your slides and so on. And that's really it. If you want to pause, when you're done, you click pause, and then you could resume if you're not done. In this case, I'm done. If you didn't like it, you could start over. And I'm going to save and preview it. So let's give that a second. It's going to convert it. It'll take a couple seconds there. Obviously, the longer the Movenote, the longer it will take. Let's give it a moment to do that. Also, mine had a bunch of slides even though I didn't use them, so it may take a moment or two. There we go. And I am going to close my mouth right now and press the play button. Recording in here, and now as you can see, it's moving. It's recording me. You don't see my mouse. Again, you do see my mouse. That's a little confusing. Don't get confused. Typically, if you're using Movenote, okay, actually, as you can see, the mouse did not appear. So I am done with my Movenote. I've created my video. I have my slides, and now you have two choices, or a few choices. I could click right here, and it will open up an email right there with the link to Movenote right away. And I can just type in the inbox and here is my video, and you can send that to your class. Remember, we have our Google groups, so I could section, there's my 12th grade class. If I was sending it to my class, you can get your Google group right in there. I'm going to just cancel that out. Or you have the options over here, if you click on that button, to embed this Movenote. Now, what that will allow you to do is to get this fancy code, which none of us understand, and I'm going to highlight it, right-click, copy, and now I'm going to go over to Haiku. And give me a moment, I could have prepared that before, I apologize I didn't. I'm going to log into my Haiku account, and I'm going to just go to a random class that nobody's using right now. And as I mentioned today in class, you can go to Add Content Block, embed the web, just come right over here, click in that box, paste that code in. Like all content blocks, you got to give it a name. I'm going to give it a little gibberish and hide the title. And I'm going to click Save. And there we go. Right inside that box in Haiku is my Movenote. Really simple. And it is going to be right there, that movie right in there. So one more time, you would get from clicking on the settings, highlight, copy the embed code, go over to Haiku, get to the page you want, add content block, embed the web, paste it right in, click Next, give it a name, and click Save. I'm not going to bother because I already did it once, and you are done. So in essence, that is really all there is to Movenote. It's really pretty straightforward. Let me click out of there. You can always go back to your other ones. You could download it, if you wanted the video file for some reason. I don't really see why you'd want to, but perhaps you might want to. You can adjust the volume. Again, on a Chromebook, you might have to adjust the volume as well of the microphone to make sure it is loud enough. I'm going to close out of this. If I wanted to, also, let's go back now. How do I get Movenote into my computer? So I'm going to go to a blank tab and just literally Google Movenote.com. In my case here, I already added it, so timeout for 1 minute. I just want to show you when you're in your account, just since we're here, the other thing you have up here is your archives, right? You'll have all of the previous ones that you've created, or you click here to create a new one. What you're going to have to do, for those of you who do not yet have it, is we want to go to Movenote Chrome extension, and here we go, Movenote for Google Drive. That's going to take you to the Google Chrome store, and you'll see here mine says launch app because I have it already. Yours will say free, I believe, next to it. You click on that and it'll set it up. So when you're in your own computer, you will then notice, if you look on my Chrome browser, I have a bunch of extensions. This is another topic for another time. All kinds of different extensions, Chrome extensions, but the one right over here is Movenote. So right now you'll notice I am not in Movenote. I am just in my regular page. So if I click over here on go to Movenote, it's going to take me. Didn't like me. Let's just refresh the page. It should be fine. Yeah, it's going to take me into my account. Again, it's connected to your Google account. That's the chachma here. So therefore, I don't have to log in. It knows that it's connected to my Google account, as you can see. And that's really it. So again, for those of you who don't have it yet on your computer, all you need to do is go to Google, type in Movenote Chrome extension, and then you should get prompted to be able to add it. And then it should show up here on your Chrome browser. If you're using a Chromebook, then you'll look to the bottom, which I can't show you unfortunately on this video, but you'll go to the bottom apps button on the Chromebook, and then you should have the extension or the app for Movenote correctly right there. And that's really it. If anybody has any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll be happy to help.